another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video, and today I thought we'd do something a little interesting. It's not something I see in the community very much, and not really talked about in the community very much, but the people here at Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle Wiki, if you guys don't know, this wiki provides you with most of the information you're going to need, whether that's about characters, quest campaigns, or events. It gives you mission details. It gives you details on like campaigns and like when they happened, character dates, and even gives you like little references from where the card art for the characters come from. So it is a really nice website, and the people over here work really hard. Now, a lot of people don't really talk about it, which is surprising to me, because I think it's pretty interesting, a pretty interesting thing to kind of look at and glance at. And you know, I thought it'd be fun to make some content out of it. So Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle Wiki, they have tier lists for most of the categories in the game right now, whether that's JP and global. They have different categories for each of those. And I just want to take a look at the last three here, 88, 89, and 90. Some of these are, these categories are some of my favorites in the game. So I just want to take a look and see what the Dokkan Wiki thinks, and if we kind of, you know, match that same, if we're on the same wavelength, whether or not it comes to which characters we have higher than others, and what characters should be higher and which one should be lower. So yeah, I just want to take a look really fast. Number one, we're going to start off with Superhero. Now, I'm hoping that Piccolo is way higher than we think he is. Okay, so you got to click here, and then you go to tier list. Oh, okay. I was going to say, whew, tier list coming soon. That's really upsetting. All right, S tier. They do have our boy Piccolo at number one. What do they have him for? Oh yeah, dude. I forgot it. They give you the tier, and then they give you the reasoning why this character is in the tier, and then they give you positives and negatives. So, dude, this site really does give you a lot of really good information, man. And some of these people over here they seem pretty, you know, they're really reliable because they're constantly looking at these cards. They're probably constantly playing with them too. I'm sure a lot of people over here really are very passionate about the game, just as much as the YouTubers. So anyway, Piccolo, beautiful man. I love this unit. I'm happy that he's number one because yes, he definitely deserves to be. I'm gonna say it. Piccolo deserves to be number two. LR in the game. Beautiful unit, just genuinely beautiful. Excellent hard hitter, outstanding tank, great key support. Yup. Reliable giant form transformation, definitely, dude. That giant transformation clutches out so many games. Decent stunner, decent debuffer, and almost every relevant ally on the team benefits from Piccolo's additional leader skill boost. Yep, pretty much. Piccolo overall is a very strong unit, very powerful indeed. What are his negatives? Additional damage reduction and healing buff is difficult to utilize. I mean, that's, you know what, very fair. For sure, you gotta get really low for him to get that heal and then that crazy damage reduction boost, right? And yeah, his link set isn't all that. It is hard to kind of if you're not running an extra Piccolo with him, the SCR Piccolo, which isn't too out of the way, right? You're gonna struggle with that. But I mean, why not run SCR Piccolo? You basically have a rotation where you take no damage, pretty much, right? I've never ever had a rotation where like Piccolo has caused me to die. I can't. I mean, off the top of my head, I can't recall that ever happening, right? Okay, so number two is Vegeta and Trunks. I would agree with this. Because Vegeta and Trunks, they have a lot of defensive power. Their link skills, their links are pretty good. They, I mean, they don't do much. They do pretty good damage for, you know, a unit that is as defensive as they are. I think they're pretty good. I think they're great. Excellent hard hitter, right? Outstanding tank, great link set, temporary defensive boost, and guard is easily guaranteed, as most every relevant allies fall under their category. Very true. Great leader. Great leader. Honestly, I'd say they have the best leader skill in the game. I probably would, right? I think I would. Movie Heroes is a very close second, but I think these guys definitely got it in the bag. Excellent hard hitter, excellent tank. Yeah, their defense boost and guard. Oh yeah. Hey guys, sorry to interrupt the video. I just want to let you guys know that 75% of you guys aren't subscribed. It would really help me out if you guys did like and comment down below. I'm trying to hit 200 before the end of July, and you guys helping me out on this journey would be amazing. I'd love to have you guys. There's always content out somewhere. I love you guys. And yeah, back to the video. Yeah, so Vegeta and Trunks, I mean, very good unit. I will agree that this little negative here is a shame, but it's not like the end of the world, right? This unit is still very good, and they do their job on the team well, which is tank hits properly. So on to the next one. Ultimate and Invincible Fusion Vegito. Outstanding hard hitter, excellent tank. Okay, transformation condition is very easy to achieve without requiring any specific categories or character, and then great link set. I do agree that this character, I mean, with all of these positives, now them, I will say, I don't agree with that. I think they do definitely have some negatives. If you guys don't know, I did a 2-hour video where I was basically just going through every single red zone stage with these guys. And you know, every so often, like, they would get slaughtered before they were able to do enough attacks to get those buffs from their passive. They need to be able to super attack like a couple of times before they're tanky enough to take a hit, right? And in some of those red zones, right, like we all know, Android 13 and Broly, they cancel dodge, so these units become effectively pretty dangerous to have on the team if you're not careful, right? Luckily, we won all of them, so I'm not saying they're a hindrance, but they can in some situations get caught up and you know, die because the boss just hits them for like 500,000 damage and, like, you know, 100k normals, right? The defensive side of these characters, when they first transform and in the third slot, they become pretty good. Outside of that, they're mostly just like really hard hitters, and they can still take a hit pretty hard, depending on who the boss is, right? Now, here we go. I could actually agree with this, dude. The Gammas over the gods. I could completely and utterly agree with that. Listen, the Gammas are just so much more defensive than the gods, it feels like sometimes. Right? They're an infinite defense stacker, but in most situations in red zone, you're not going to keep them in god form. You could transform and get that 30% chance to dodge. I'm just saying. That's typically how it works, right? But these guys, outstanding tank, excellent hard hitter, great defensive support. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I agree with that. Mediocre link set, unarmed super attack enemies are almost non-existent, which is a shame. They should definitely do that a little bit more. Make these guys, there's plenty of characters that have nullification for melee attacks. It would be nice to see some more bosses that have melee supers, just so these guys can, just so people like him can shine a little bit more. But I mean, listen, the whole point of the Gammas is they're way better ran together. So if you know the boss is a Ki Blast super character, right, you're most likely going to have both of them, and most likely the super attack is typically in the front slot, right? So then you put Gamma 2 in the first slot. After, I mean, depending on if you've built up enough with him, and he'd be able to nullify that just fine. Gamma 1, though, definitely I'd recommend in most situations is a slot 1 unit, and typically, you know, even if he doesn't nullify it, he can tank it pretty damn well. I mean, he gets the guard, he's raising his defense on super attack. Like, he is very, very powerful. So I think he could definitely tank some super attacks coming from these tough bosses nowadays, especially. So yeah, outstanding tank, excellent hard hitter, great defensive support. Yeah, basically all of the same things pretty much. Unarmed super attacks, mediocre link. So yeah, I can agree with this completely, though. I can completely agree with this for sure. Yep. But the link set is a little trivial, I think, because you'd be running him with Gamma 2, so you really wouldn't have to worry about links at all. And if you're not running with Gamma 2, I think he's still fine enough to where, you know, you can put him in slot 1 and he's doing whatever he needs to do. Gamma 2, outstanding hard hitter, excellent tank, great defensive supporter, great offensive supporter, my bad. Key blast super attacks, encompasses almost every relevant boss in the game now. Yeah, every relevant enemy in the game, I agree. Mediocre link set, and then nullification is not guaranteed, which is a shame. But, I mean, how many nullifications are guaranteed is the thing, right? Alrighty. So, moving on. Divine Warriors with Infinite Super Saiyan God Goku, with Infinite Power, Super Saiyan God Goku, and Super Saiyan God Vegeta. Now this unit, it is a shame. They're in a weird spot. Because they haven't fallen off. They're still very, very good, right? But they're, it almost feels like they're just like, I feel like I'd say you're not running them over a lot of options nowadays. If you had the units for it, right? Like on Superhero, like right here, boom, Piccolo as the leader, to cover, you know, slots 3 in each rotation. Well, yeah, every other rotation. Vegeta on rotation, maybe. No, he'd be a floater too, honestly. Then I'd be running these two together just for like the powerhouses they are, and then this super tanky rotation. Right, like what's the point of me bringing the gods when I have that, right? And obviously that's not the team I'd use for like a crazy fucking hard event, but even then I wouldn't be bringing the gods either. I'd probably bring somebody like Gogeta or man, they got, oh my god, dude, I've seen some options that are crazy. Okay, hold on. Okay. Sorry about that, guys, dude. I just sorry about that. Anyway, yeah, you know what? You get the point, though. There's like so many more options I'd rather bring than the gods. Anyway, I do like them, though. I think they're still a really cool unit. I mentioned that in a lot of things. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not on the fence about this unit. I know they're still very, very good. They just get hit hard. And, like, now I'm noticing some things that I'd like to see changed in their kit if they eventually get an easy A. So, anyway, let's get on to it. Outstanding hard hitter, excellent tank, great link set, active skill in both forms are simple and easy to use. Agreed. And their additional conditions are easily met thanks to their additional key per non-rainbow key spheres, true. And then infinite defense stacker. Sure. I mean, I can, yeah, they stack defense infinitely. That's great. But, you know, most events, like, I mean, you're not stacking for very long, right? I would say you're probably stacking defense for about 3 turns, and if they get like additional super attacks, that's great. That's 6 attacks, that's 6 defense stacks, right? But that's if that happens sometimes. But I mean, it is pretty much guaranteed, like they said, if you get the additional key with their non-rainbow key spheres through their passive, right? But like right here, like they can still get caught up pretty easily. They can get hit hard. You're in red zone Broly, they can't dodge, they can't do anything. I mean, you wouldn't really want to bring them in Red Zone Broly because, I mean, by the time you get to STR Broly, the one that does an AoE, you're in a position where none of your units can dodge, and this guy is just out in the open. I really have felt that every single time I brought him into Red Zone Broly. This guy is just out and open and bare. So, yeah, it is unfortunate. But I still think they're very, very good. Don't get me wrong. Like, please don't get me wrong. I recently got them 100% to the anniversary. I still think they're god tier. For sure. Anyway, number 8. We're going to go to the top. We'll go to the end here. We'll go to top 10 or top 12 on the 3 we're looking at. Transcendent Fusion Super Saiyan Gogeta. Okay. I can honestly 8. Well, is there somebody I'd want higher than Gogeta? This might drive some people insane, but what I would do, I think, Gogeta's very, very strong. But I think what I would do, if we were talking about like movie Red Zone specifically, obviously it depends. But I mean, it doesn't even have to be movie Red Zone because this guy can just, you know, movie bosses and pure Saiyans, right? I would honestly switch. Would I switch their spots? Gogeta is really good. He is really, really strong. That's tough. That is tough for me. Right? Because this Goku literally takes no damage if he's fighting one of these guys, right? And Pure Saiyans are not hard to find at all through any event in this, well, most events in this game, right? That is tough. Well, yeah, that really is tough. A unit that just genuinely takes no damage to one that can. I don't know if I put him 10 though. That's the thing. What about Goku? What am I thinking? Because I haven't really gotten the chance to play with Easy A God Goku. Right? Let's take a look at his passive really quick. Keep a Su attack and defense 100%, plus an additional attack 50% when performing an Ultra Super attack, plus an additional Keep plus 1 up to 5, and attack and defense 11% up to 55% per Pure Saiyans or Hyper Saiyans category. Ally self-excluded on the team. Okay, that's pretty good. Keep plus 3 in defense 50%. Keep plus 3 defense 50%. And high chance of evading enemies' attacks, including... Okay. Medium chance of evading enemies' attack, including super attack, starting from the 11th turn. I mean, dude. I mean, that's pretty good. But I think it's like this fall off is kind of strange. That is just a strange fall off. 30%. It goes from what? What chance does it go to? 50% chance to a 30% chance, huh? Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. I think that's fine. I think honestly, yeah, where the tier list is at is fine then, right? Because I don't feel comfortable putting Gogeta at 10. I think this is fine. Like, he doesn't do damage. Gogeta at least does a shit ton. And he can dodge, and after he builds up, he can tank pretty well. So, I mean, honestly, yeah, I could agree with that. I can agree with it, yeah. Okay, I retract my statement. I can agree with that. Because this Goku, I mean, he's better than this, man. He's better than Beast Gohan for sure. Like, in the sense of, like, what he's doing defensively and for the team. Beast Gohan, you have to kind of run a team around him. Got Goku, you kind of throw him on Pure Saiyans or whatever the hell you want to. Or movie heroes or superheroes. Right, and he's doing fine. So, let's see. Transcendent Fusion, Super Saiyan Gogeta, excellent hard hitter, excellent tank, excellent link set. Transformation has no condition aside from being turn-based and can be floated off to attain his blue form. Blue form. Is he... okay, is that just an error? Is he appears in the first turn? So is that supposed to say if? If he appears in the first turn. I think that's what he's saying. Yeah, that's wrong. Okay. I was confusing the fucking hell out of me. I was like, am I going like schizo? I couldn't tell. Okay, anyway. Yeah, and then I would disagree. Like anytime there's like 3 question marks, I disagree because you can nitpick and find a negative about any kind of unit, right? Unless it's Orange Sprinkle. I'm just saying. Orange Sprinkle has his issues too. But it doesn't feel like it, right? Anyway. But he can get caught up, right? Like if there's a rotation where he's just in Super Saiyan, like he can get caught up pretty easily, right? Like no denying that. Most of these units can, right? Every unit on here can get caught up at some point, right? Unless you're Piccolo, like then it's just not happening, right? Goku, Super Saiyan God Goku. Excellent hard hitter, excellent tank, decent link set. Will easily get his full boost as almost every relevant ally on the team belongs to the category requirements for sure. Well, wait, really? You're a hybrid Saiyan. You sure about that? Pure hybrid Saiyan, super class. Superheroes. Let's take a look at this. Because right now we have Vegeta and Trunks, which counts as neither. These guys don't count. These guys definitely don't count. They do. He doesn't. I guess he does, yeah, if you're running him. He does, for sure. Are you running this guy? Are you actually running this man? Like, how many people... I'm curious, though. How many people are actually running Blue Vegeta? since 2021 or 2022. My bad. How many people are running him since then? Interesting indeed. Interesting. I don't know, man. I genuinely couldn't tell. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I mean, he's good. It's just his, you know, he becomes way better when he transforms. Anyway. Yeah, are you really, like, who else are you running? I mean, UI Goku? He can get, I mean, he has a great chance, amazing chance to dodge, but, like, if he doesn't, you're dead. Vegito? Doesn't count as a pure Saiyan or hybrid Saiyan, which is stupid in general. This guy gets his easy A. If these guys get their easy A, then I'd say, okay, yeah, for sure. Right, like, along with him, like, that, I would definitely say that, for sure, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking. I don't know if I agree with that, really. Like, all the relevant characters, like, you just named all the relevant characters are up here. Like, Beast Gohan's good, man, but, like, running him almost feels like a hindrance sometimes. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Sure, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? I'll give it to him, I guess. I guess, but on this team, I think I'd drop him. I would drop him one down, like one below Goku. I think I would, just because Goku, you could throw him on, you don't have to worry about it. Like this Goku, I think I'd want to throw on, have like as a great third slot floater. He's able to dodge. He's doing a lot of damage. He's tanky. Like, I think he'd be a perfect third slot unit. I mean, even a second slot unit. I just don't know. But this guy, he's a first slot unit on most of the events in the game. So it's very tough. It is very tough for me to kind of rationalize that. Because right, it is pure and hybrid pure Saiyans and hybrid Saiyans. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments. You can yell at me. I'm sure I made a bad take. It's fine though. It's fine. Anyway, yeah, Goku. We already know about him, dude. Great tank. Pretty much tanks with for every event of the game. Honestly, really good. Fulfills Super Saiyan 2 Gohan's conditions. Really good. Strong. Excellent hard hitter, great tank, decent stunner, decent debuffer, active skill, has no conditions aside from the turn base, right? Initial condition is easily met. Plethora of relevant superhero allies for his initial active skill, true. Nullification encompasses the majority of relevant enemies in the game. Every relevant ally on the team benefits from Gohan's additional leader skill boost. Yeah, because you're also running him as a leader. That makes sense. That makes sense for sure. He does. Yeah. His link set's a bit wonky. Struggles to reach his full key. Yeah, without the use of key changers. Yup. Guard only lasts 3 turns, and the defensive boost he receives isn't good enough to make up for it. Definitely agree. I mean, yeah. I mean, everything with Gohan, I agree completely. Yeah. I would. I don't think you can drop him any lower than where he's at. Because I mean, like, look who we have next. Right, you like? I mean, yeah. I think Gohan's better. Okay. Great hard hitter, excellent tank, great link set. Transformation is not guaranteed, sure. But honestly, would you put him over? I don't know. Would you put him over somebody who can't who dodges like UI Goku? Would you do that? Attack 150% plus an additional defense 100%. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a rare chance of becoming a super attack, and defense 20% with each attack performed up to 100%. What's his? I want to know what he's doing. What are you doing? Attacking defense 150% at the start of turn plus an additional defense 100% when performing a super attack. That's pretty good. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which have a rare chance of becoming a super attack. Okay. That's pretty bad. Becoming a super attack and chance to perform a critical hit plus 10% with each attack performed, up to 70%. That could have been like, more defense or something like that, but sure, whatever. Who cares? They could have honestly gotten away with like a crit chance or something else, right? But who cares? Who cares? 70% chance to crit is nothing to laugh at for sure. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes immense damage to enemy, and massively lowers defense. What does he do? What's this? 30%. Okay. Yeah, I mean, if you get all of his attacks, if all of these happen to be super attacks, or even just like 2 of them, 2 of the 3, or 4, because he has the guaranteed 2, and then like the passive skill, the potential system 1 has a way higher chance of activating with this guy because he does 2 additional attacks. If they happen to be super attacks, 2 of those 4, or 3 of the 4 happen to be super attacks, yeah, he'll be tanky for sure. I can see that. Okay. Yeah, no, I can see that. I just don't know if I'd really consider the unit over Goku because it's not guaranteed, and Goku just like dodges all the time, unless it's Broly or 13, right? So, or the event just cancels dodging as a whole. And I guess we'll take a look at the S tier supports, right? Pan, yeah, and then 17. Excellent support unit. Almost every ally on the team benefits from an additional support boost. Great tank, great stunner, decent link set. Has no meaningful defense if she gets hit by any enemy attacks. Very true. I know that very well. Thank you, Pan. Thank you. Android 17, I love him. I think he's great. Great defensive supporter, excellent tank, great hard hitter, great debuffer. The mediocre link set, additional damage reduction does not work at full HP. True. And those are valid negatives for sure. Those are valid negatives for sure. Me, I don't really like when it comes to links, I'm not really way too worried about it unless my characters are like link level 10. It's not making too much of a difference to me, right? Now if they are, I care a little bit more about it because link level 10 links, we all know like the power just skyrockets with those. But if they're like link level 3 or 4, like it's like I really don't care about links right now. Let me get my tanky unit let me get like Super Saiyan Vegeta next to LR Piccolo, right? Or something like that, just something stupid. But yeah, Super Saiyan Vegeta is just the first character I can think of. I don't no actual relevance or crazy character with him. Anyway, yeah, that's this category. I honestly I agree with most of these. It's just, there's some things where I don't agree with, like this question mark right here. It's like you don't deny that you can get hit pretty damn hard by some bosses if you don't dodge. Dodge chance isn't guaranteed, which I mean it shouldn't be, right? That's just make that character literally. He would go from here to like number 1, I think, if it was guaranteed for sure. Anyway, back to the other categories. I'm gonna cut, and yeah, I'll see you guys there. 1.5. My God, I'm sick right now. Please don't judge me. Anyway, Earthbred Fighters, dude. Excellent hard hitter, great tank, great stunner, relevant. Every relevant Goku allies on the team benefit from Yamcha's additional leadership boost. Great link set, dude. I want Yamcha so bad. I really do, because I think Earthbred Fighters is super fun. All right, it would seem like if I had the character, it would be a super fun team for me. But it's fine. Yamcha is very cool too. Dude, I will shit on Yamcha to the end of the earth, but like, I mean, Yamcha is pretty cool. Dragon Ball, no denying, Dragon Ball Yamcha was sick. And I mean, even in this moment, it was pretty cool. They did do that corny little thing where it's like, Krillin was like, "Oh, dude, Yamcha, you sacrificed yourself because you knew this was gonna fucking happen." No, shut the fuck up, dude. Shut up. Get out of here. Yamcha just sucks. He just sucks. He's stupid. He's dumb. Dragon Ball Yamcha, though, is really cool. I think even in this moment, right, Yamcha was sick. I think Yamcha is a very cool character sometimes. Dragon Ball Super, please, make Yamcha cool again. Anyway, excellent hard hitter, great tank, great stunner. Every relevant yeah, we've already read that. Initial passive, while easily met, only lasts for 4 turns. True. I can agree with that. I don't play with him much, but from what I've seen, I can agree that could be a hindrance as well. Yeah, definitely. Goku, yes. I mean, we all know I've been having a lot of fun with Super Saiyan God Goku. I see my boy Piccolo on the list. I'm liking this list already. Outstanding hard hitter, outstanding tank, infinite defense stacker. True. And you know what? You know what's crazy? He's a better infinite defense stacker than I think the LR gods. And I'm saying that because I'm saying that because, number one, his guard doesn't last one turn. You can do that all throughout the fight. He stacks pretty damn fast. He stacks fast. You know, he's got this 60% chance to dodge. Like, I think just overall, he's a way safer bet than the LR gods. I really, really do, man. And I say that genuinely, and I don't say that to offend anybody, but like, it's true. Like, he just is, right? A safer infinite defensive stacker, and attack stacker, right? Effective skill can easily Jesus Christ, active skill can easily be used due to being able to launch multiple attacks, right? Very strong, and that's also a plus side for this Goku, making him a better infinite defense stacker, right? He does guard, he does dodge, he does multiple attacks, right? And that he's raising defense infinitely. So I don't know. Does that make him a better infinite defense stacker than the gods? Probably. Initial passive is easily met as every relevant ally on the team are superclass allies anyway. Very true. All right, and then we have the question mark. Now, this again, I will disagree with. Let me play with God Goku a little bit more. I'll figure some stuff out. I mean, obviously, like the safest option to say is like he can still get caught up sometimes if he doesn't dodge, if he doesn't guard. Sometimes, you know, him getting those 7 orbs isn't guaranteed. Sometimes even getting 3 orbs isn't guaranteed, right? It's all based on RNG. But I don't really run into those issues way too much, right? So I can't really say. If I run into it like 50 more times, I'll probably, okay, yeah, no, that's a problem for Goku. But I mean, then I disagree with any of these where like a character has no flaws. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Like, that'll never make sense to me. A character not having a single flaw would be a rare time for Dokkan, unless it's Piccolo, right? No, I'm kidding. I'm joking. All right, anyway. Piccolo, we already know about this man. Great hard hitter, great tank, great key support, right? Stunner, and then debuffer for sure. And then, you know, additional damage reduction. Yep. Hard to get damage reduction. And then his best thing partners do not belong to the superclass hero category. So, yeah. Superheroes category, sorry. Okay. The soul that heats up with is a fierce battle Goku. This guy, I like him a lot. I think he's really good. Man, yeah, I really, when using him, I didn't really have too much of a problem with the guy. I really didn't. He's stacking defense infinitely. You know, he's guarding for a couple turns. I don't know, man. Yeah, he's just pretty good. He's just a strong unit overall. Outstanding hard hitter, excellent tank, infinite defense stacker, active skill conditions easily met. True. Key blast super attack enemies are incredibly common. Very true. Yeah, he does have that counter, which is very easy to get. Mediocre link set. Yeah, share 0 key links with the rest of the team. I'm sure on this team it would be pretty tough, right? No, Kid Gohan. I like him too. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Let's go up. Standing hard hitter, excellent tank unit, super attack will easily be met. Infinite defense stacker, active skill conditions are easily met. AOE super deals mega colossal damage. Mediocre link set, additional boost requires enemy hits, but Gohan can only properly tank before attacking. Okay, sure, fair enough. Now Goku. Here's my thing. I think these units are very, very strong. I think they're very powerful for sure. Now it depends on team to team basis, but I think overall I have a way better experience running the Super Saiyan Gokus, right? And I see Gohan on this list as well, right? You put Gohan with the Super Saiyan Gokus, and it's a rotation where it's like you're tanking well, you're dealing so much like free damage. It basically feels like Goku has to build up a little bit. So does Gohan. But like on their second or third turn, like these units are completely fine. These guys, like they have the guard, they have everything else, and they're stacking really well. But dude, I think I don't know, man. Maybe I'll have to play with it. I'll actually have to play with the team before I make any harsh judgments. So I'll just blindly agree with this for now, right? But I think I've had a way better experience running the Super Saiyan Gokus, like both of these guys, over, you know, these people. I like, don't get me wrong, these units are amazing. They're juggernauts for sure, but like Goku, this guy who's providing defensive support, he also has this great damage reduction. Right, Goku takes a while to build up just as much. These two take just as much time to build. Take time to build up as well. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just wrong, guys. Maybe I'm just a horrible YouTuber. I don't know. I don't think so though, right? Is that a bad opinion to have? Like putting these, like replacing these two with those two, is that awful? Like they're still in the top 10, right? It only drops these guys down to 6 and 7. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Great hard hitter, outstanding tank. Yeah, here's my thing. Yeah, this is a bit contradictive because it says he has no negatives. You see Gohan here has 2 different negatives, and that puts him above him. Like that just doesn't make sense. That I can't think of why that would be when making the tier list. I guess I think it's a good idea to kind of, and I still disagree with this. I don't get me wrong. Like, I still disagree. Like Goku definitely has his problems. This Goku definitely solves his problems. They're not perfect unit, and there never will be a perfect unit, I don't think. So, okay, yeah, Goku, we already know, great link set, infinite defense stacker, revival and active skill can be reliably triggered. Yeah, reliably. Jesus fucking Christ. I am horrible. I'm sick, I'm tired, I'm sleepy. Anyway. Anyway, dude, this is a long ass video. Outstanding hard hitter from this guy, excellent tank, excellent defensive support, great link set, active skill, and 4C super attacks can be somewhat fulfilled, right? And as his passive is passive incentivizes him to receive attacks. Very true, very true, very true. Yeah, this guy is a scouter. He has a scouter, dude. Really? I don't know, man. I think he should just be up higher. I really do. Maybe I'm just dumb. Gohan, I mean, we already know about Gohan, right? Great tank, somewhat. You know, good hard hitter. You know, debuffs, active skills, easy to get, blah, 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 blah. Struggles to reach his full ki without the use of key changers. Yeah, we already know about that, right? I think I'm going to start skipping the units that we've seen. This guy, I actually really am fond of this unit. I like him quite a bit. Excellent hard hitter, excellent tank, great link set. Key boost and guard only lasts up to 5 turns. True, but then again, most fights nowadays can be over within 5 turns. Maybe, well, not, I don't want to say that, but like Broly, you're not like, dude, I've seen people kill Broly within like 5 turns. I've seen that so often. Maybe not with this unit, right? But you know, this unit hits hard when they're at 24 key. When Piccolo's out, he hits like a fucking freight train. I think, I don't know. I don't think that 5-turn buff is awful. Like when you're looking at somebody like Gohan for sure, who's only like 3 turns, right? It's only at 3 turns. So, oh well. Great link set. Key boost and guard only last for 5 turns, right? And then neither, right? I mean, dude, dude, his guard lasts for 5 turns. Gohan lasts for 3. I don't know. I haven't run the team. I'll have to see. Okay. Excellent tank, great hard hitter, infinite defense stacker, great link set, unable to run any androids on the team for his active skill conditions. But then again, you can just fight an android. I feel like most people have beaten the original red zones, right? And there are new red zones out, and one of the newest ones is the android's red zone. So you could just simply fight a red zone character that is an android. And I think he's pretty good against Cell too. I mean, he can get caught up just like any other character can in that event, but you know, I mean, what can you do? What can you do, man? Like I said, I haven't run the team, so take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. I don't know off the top, like fully off the top of my head, but I do know these units, and I can't say that, you know, you can just simply fight an android. You just simply fight an android. And I mean, like, he's, even when he doesn't transform, he's still good. Like, he's still stacking defensively. He's still guarding at 58, like, above 58% HP. So he's still pretty good. Excellent hard hitter, excellent tank, great rainbow keys changing support. Right, very strong unit, man. I love this kid Goku. Great damage reduction, support unit, right? Active skill is easy to fulfill in both types of events. Decent link set. All other allies that benefit from this category support are severely outclassed. Does not benefit from Yamcha's additional leader skill boost, unlike God Goku allies, and that is for sure negative. I can agree with that on this team for sure. I can definitely agree with that, because I mean, like, dude, yeah. Youth and Dragon Ball Saga need major buffs, dude. They really do. Because this is what we have. I mean, Goku's good. This Goku's okay. He's just outclassed by this Goku. Really need an LR Demon King Piccolo. Hachan's good. But you're not running them on Earth. Are you running him on? Is he on Earthbred Fighters? I don't think he is. Just say it. Just say it. And then we got Goku, right? This man, I really wish I had. I still haven't pulled this unit, even on, like, you know, even during anniversary or anything where I was doing hundreds of summons. I have not pulled that unit. Excellent support type unit, excellent tank, great sealer, excellent healer. Unlike other units that survive KO attacks, Yajirobe's evasion chance meant that he can probably utilize it to his full potential. Agreed, and that's a problem that that's another problem that I have with this Goku. He can survive KO attacks as well, but he doesn't have dodge chance. So the moment you take a hit and you survive the KO, you're just gonna get tapped again and then you die. So you get farted on and then you die from that Goku. So whatever, right? Great hard hitter, excellent tank, great support type unit, great sealer, mediocre link set. Obtaining his damage reduction requires running a full movie heroes rotation. True, very true. But hey, listen, you fart face. Listen here, dude. Hey, check this out, dude. Hey, check this out. 1. Hey, look at this. 1. Hey, look at this. 2. Hey, 3. Hey, 4. Hey. Actually, is he? Yeah, he is. Hey, 5. Dude, you have plenty of movie hero categories to run with that Piccolo, and you're gonna be running it with him anyway. Oh my God, look at that! And you can have Kid Goku as a support, floating in the back slot. Come on, come on. I mean, dude. I mean, that makes sense, right? I don't know. Anyway, yeah. There's that. I'm gonna cut and get to the next category. I really like this category. I think it's fun to run. There's some really fun units on it, for sure. Top 12 is looking pretty good, and then we got this guy. We need some. Oh my God, we need some support for this. Oh my God, we need some support for this category. Holy shit, this man is the S tier support. Fuck. I mean, he's not awful, but like he's aged a little bit, right? He's not awful, but he has in fact aged. This guy, ascending hard hitter, excellent tank, Super Saiyan 3, outstanding tank as base, excellent link set. Infinite defense stacker, standby skill can be reliably triggered. There are negatives to this character. There are, in fact, negatives to this character. Why? Buddy gets slapped and he dies. Dude. Broly could fart. Turn 1. Right? You're fighting Red Zone Broly. Turn 1. This guy's on rotation. Broly farts. This guy, 600k damage. Just say it. Just saying. Just say it. I mean, he's good. Let me not undersell him. He's still like top 3. He's still top 3. Don't get me wrong. Still very strong. And like they said, when they turned to base Vegeta, like he becomes super untouchable. So, you know, for 5 turns. Basically, and that's very strong. That there's no need to doubt that. And then they hit him for like a bajillion damage with the Spirit Bomb. So yeah, makes sense. But there are downsides. Right, outstanding hard hitter, excellent tank, great link set, standby skill, and revive counterattack can be reliably triggered. Yeah, it's pretty good. Honestly, this unit I don't really. Do I have? What negatives do I have to say about this unit? I don't know off the top of my head. Maybe it's something related to their links. Maybe their links aren't as crazy as I'd like them to be. I don't know, dude. I genuinely can't think, because I think their links are good. They're fine. I don't know. Also, this guy should have had like damage reduction or guard or something, right? Damage reduction, definitely damage reduction from their super attack. Got Goku, we already know about him. Piccolo, we already know about him. Him, we've already read upon. Yeah, shares 0 key links with the rest of the team. Yeah, right, exactly. Hard hitter, excellent tank. Great key changing support, excellent link set. No other relevant Super Saiyan allies for his additional boost. Very true indeed. I can agree with, yeah, I think he's fine though. I think he's a fine unit. Now, over this guy, I think God Goku's better. I think so. I think God Goku is better, just overall, but I maybe not. Excellent hard hitter, excellent tank, decent link set. Will easily get his full boost as almost every relevant ally on the team belongs to the category requirements. Shares shattering the limit and fierce battle. Okay, with the other top tier units, no prepared for battle. Sure. Wow. Oh wow, man, it's been a minute since I've seen this guy like on a tier list. He's 8, huh? Over free. Well, okay, yeah, but yeah, sure. Frieza doesn't really have very many. Sure, doesn't very. What the fuck is happening with my words today? Doesn't really share very many links with the rest of the team, but he's not taking any damage. I don't know. Sure, dude. I can agree with all of this. Hard hitter, you know, good tank. Yeah, great STR key changes support. Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's good. I mean, he's not a bad unit. He is good. Just no, you know. What do you mean? Oh yeah, no relevant Vegeta enemies. That makes sense. Yeah. I mean, there is the Vegeta event, but like, I mean, do you care? Does anyone care? Probably not. Great hard hitter, great tank, infinite defense stagger, transformation can be easily achieved in difficult events. Okay, possesses rage mode for free damage, great link set, guard not only isn't guaranteed, but low chance on top of that. Yeah, it does suck a little bit, right? It does suck. It makes me kind of mad that Frieza's this low. Makes me kind of upset that Frieza's that low, but whatever. Okay, especially because like the second part of their thing, like you can run cooler, so it's just a little silly, but whatever. Excellent tank. All right, I'm just gonna ignore this guy. Great hard hitter, great tank, blah blah blah, whatever, who cares. Abysmal link set, active skill is pretty difficult to utilize given his innate tankiness, not to mention that it's also the state where his additional boosts are negated. Dude, who fucking cares? Who cares? Who uses Frieza for their active skill? Does anyone use Frieza for his goddamn active skill? No. No. That's silly. Loses much of his passive if his HP goes below 50%. Sure. Then damage reduction rapidly drops over time. Yeah, but he stops at 30, which is still massive. Whatever. Excellent tank. This unit aged like fine wine. Excellent tank, decent hard hitter, self-sustainable, decent stunner. Attack conditions are simple and easy to achieve. Infinite attack and defense stacker, and then decent stunner. Mediocre link set, sure. And then there's this guy for the S tier support. Great support, hard hitter, great hard hitter, great tank. Okay, link set. No prepare for battle or shocking speed. That's probably what holds this unit back a lot, is the fact that it doesn't have those, but whatever, fine. Sure. Okay, yeah. I mean, I disagree with some things, but most, not really, not everything. More so with the fact that like they don't really, you know, they do this, which just isn't true. Like there are units, like that's just going to lead to some misconceptions. These units do have negatives about them, but the positives do outweigh them a little bit more, right? Anyway, yeah, that's gonna do for today's video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like and subscribe. Like I said, we're trying to get to 200 before the end of July. I have a podcast, I have a Twitch, a stream. All links will be down below. That's gonna do for today, boys. Let me know what you guys think. I love you guys, and I will see you all in the next one.